Been waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
SCV ready.
This better be good. You gonna give me orders? Go, go, go! Armed, been waiting. Who wants some?
SCV ready.
My pleasure. I'm waiting. I like it. Go on. Excellent. On the move.
SCV ready.
Of course. How devious. Victory is ours.
SCV ready.
What's on your mind?
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Excellent.
SCV ready.
On the move. My pleasure. What?
SCV ready.
I like it. How devious.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What needs killing? On the move.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units.
Go ahead. Huh? What's going on? You're the boss. SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit.
Additional supply depots required.
Bad news. I can't build here. I can't build here. Move it. Yep. Sure thing. Ah! He's here!
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
My pleasure.
SCV ready.
Of course. I like it.
SCV ready.
How devious.
SCV ready.
Excellent.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Waiting. My pleasure.
SCV ready.
How devious. Of course. What needs killing?
SCV ready.
On the move. Victory is ours. Excellent.
SCV ready.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. We better be ready.
SCV ready.
Victory is ours. Of course. I like it. What needs killing? Huh? Get me out of here. My pleasure. At the ready. On the move.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
How devious. What needs killing?
SCV ready.
My pleasure.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the
What needs
tracks.
killing?
Be careful.
I like it.
SCV ready.
How devious. Excellent.
SCV ready.
At the ready. My pleasure. On the move.
SCV ready.
What needs killing? Of course.
SCV ready.
Victory is ours. I like it. How devious. My pleasure. On the move. What? Victory is ours. What needs killing?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
I like it. On the move. How devious. Excellent. What? What needs killing? Get me out of here.
SCV ready.
Of course. I like it. My pleasure. Excellent. Victory is ours. Of course. What needs killing?
Bad news. What's going on? In the rear with the gear. Yes, sir. We hear you. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Get me out of here. What needs killing?
SCV ready.
On the move.
SCV ready.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
I'm waiting. What needs killing? Victory is ours. Get me out of here. Excellent. Of course. On the move. What needs killing?
That's a negatory. It's blocked.
My pleasure. I like it.
Big job, huh?
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
What's the plan? What needs killing?
Uh-huh. Woohoo! Overtime!
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
What needs killing?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
I like it.
Add-on.
What needs killing? Victory is ours. Not devious. On the move.
Mineral field depleted.
My pleasure. Excellent. Not devious. I like it. Go on. What needs killing? My pleasure. Excellent. Get me out of here. Not devious. Of course. My pleasure. Get me out of here. On the move. What needs killing? Get me out of here. Excellent. Go on. Of course. My pleasure. At the
Looks like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks, sir. This should really help out against the trains.
hours. What needs killing?
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
On the move.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Go ahead. Ah! You scared me, huh? Roger.
What's the plan? What needs killing? Excellent. My pleasure. Victory
Mineral
is ours.
field depleted.
What needs killing? How devious. Of course. On the move. I like it.
Sir, one of the trains got through. We can't let too many get past us or we'll miss the cargo we're looking for.
Big job.
What needs killing?
Bad news?
What needs killing?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What needs killing?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Go on. Excellent.
Who wants some?
On the move. What needs killing?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Victory is ours. What needs killing? I like it.
Armed and ready.
Ah! You scared me.
What needs killing?
Go, go, go!
What needs killing?
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
Gangway, coming through.
Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field
This
depleted.
better be good.
Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Who wants some?
Ready to raise some hell.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
I like it. My pleasure.
This better be good.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
I like it.
Gangway, coming through.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Adjutant 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. It's an old Confederate adjutant. Now, what intel's so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James. Ex-Marshal, Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, each night I bring you the news in the most fair and balanced manner possible. But tonight I have a commentary. Some have asked me what the difference is between our leader, Emperor Mengsk, and the traitor Jim Raynor. They point out that Mengsk rebelled against the government of his youth and came to power through the use of violence and subversion. Why is it wrong for Jim Raynor to rebel in similar fashion? There is a difference. When Emperor Mengsk began his revolution, there was no threat hanging over humanity. James Raynor is waging his revolution while we are at war with 2 alien races. James Raynor, have you no conscience? Shouldn't you fall in line, putting your petty complaints aside as we struggle for humanity's very survival against this alien menace?
Everyone's a critic. Robbing a train again get you feeling nostalgic?
Damn straight. We must have hit the Shell Express a dozen times back in the day. Ah, that keeper never got old.
Almost got us killed when they smartened up and started using outriders to chase us.
Never was a man of 'em could keep up with you on a vulture, Jimmy. Just added to the fun. How the hell you got a job as marshal after all that? I'll never know.
I've been looking for an encryption expert so we can access the adjutant we recovered. No luck so far.
Colonel Orlin at Dead Man's Port can crack anything. Haven't been back there in a while. Say, didn't you end up getting married last time we were there?
I told you before, if I knew what the prize was, I never would have joined that card game.
There's just something about a lover's reunion that chokes me up.
Jim, let me in. What really happened on Tarsonis? Whatever it was, I can see it tearing you up inside.
Tarsonis. That's where it all went down. Meng stole a psi emitter from the Confederacy and planted it there. He knew that it'd attract the Zerg, and our revolution began that day. The day Mengsk murdered a whole planet and called it justice.
My God. Billions of innocent people. That's just monstrous. No wonder you hate him so much.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact on a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, 'cause they ain't. There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that show complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.